Hey guys, so I really need to get a move on and start filming this video ASAP because I have about 4 weeks before I have to be out of this apartment. We have nothing lined up, nothing packed. There's a bunch of boxes stacked up, bins, totes to move. Right now we're just kind of waiting on certain things that are just going to majorly affect where we're going to move, how much money we have to move, the timeline in which we're moving. I think I need to start figuring at least a little bit of my life out. But also I just learned about Letterboxd for favorites, so I think actually that's my priority right now, and I'm gonna figure out my top 4, obviously. I'm signed in. Okay, given name, family name, whatever. Why is my... Huh? Chat. That was wrong. Okay, favorite films. I already know I want Superbad on there, obviously. Let's just save this for now. Let's just go look at my films. How do I do that? Here. Okay. Do the Right Thing is going on there immediately. Honey Boy, but that's problematic, so I don't know if I can advertise that. American Honey, again, problematic. Yeah. Let me add... Girl. Oop. Sorry, I didn't mean to screen record our chat. Stop. Superbad, Do the Right Thing. I'm thinking... Little Rascals... Oh, I can't do that one either. Back to the Future! Literally poster on my wall. I'm putting that on there. Okay, I need one more. I'm gonna have to look through my movies again. Likes, 46. Perfect. I might put Sinners on there, like, honestly. Holes is pretty good. Scooby-Doo is pretty good. American Pie is pretty good. These are all great. Honestly, I might put Sinners on there. I think we got our top 4. Superbad can go last. And then honestly, I think that's the right order. Let's actually get to what I need to do today. Here's the dining sit room situation. So we have this little desk area, and then it's been flooded by all of these boxes I've just been keeping. And then we have a couple of these totes, more boxes over here. And then back here is all of the, basically, majority of it is clothes I'm getting rid of that I need to go through. Over here we have the dining room table. Okay. That I just moved to clean the table. But the rest of it is gifts for people. Caitlin still hasn't gotten her Christmas present. Girl. I haven't seen this. Oh my god. That's an issue. Okay, anyways. Then I have... These could probably just be thrown away at this point. It's July. So I'm gonna have to figure out these clothes and a way to condense these boxes. Just make this dining room look a little bit better and just be more available for free space. So over the past couple years, as I've just, wanted to get rid of clothes, they've just accumulated downstairs in the dining room, especially after this closet clean out, which if you haven't seen that, you should totally watch it. I've gotten rid of so many clothes recently, and they've just been thrown in a bin downstairs, so here I'm just organizing them by like sleeve length, putting all the jackets together, all the long sleeves, sweaters, shorts, whatever, and then also making sure to put the nice lightly worn stuff separate from like the heavily worn or stained items. I ended up donating to this place in Grand Rapids called In the Image, and on their website it had some guidelines, so I just made sure to filter out any items that didn't meet their guidelines while still trying to put as much as I could towards this donation pile rather than the Goodwill donation pile. Got some shorts, some long sleeves, some t-shirts, and then there's a little bit of men's clothes like smalls and mediums. Down here I have stuff that I think Plato's Closet might take, and then this pile right here along with this box is all stuff that's like heavily worn that could probably just go to Goodwill. So that top one was mostly the men's clothes, so this bottom bin right here is where the real beef of it is. So I'm gonna have to get working on that right now, I think. Okay, so second tote is empty. This is all the stuff that's going to the women's shelter, so I need to organize this and put it with the rest. And then this is stuff that needs de-wrinkled before I figure it out. And then this kind of sort of needs organized a little bit more. So I'm gonna keep working away. Oh yeah, and then this is all of the Goodwill stuff. I wanted to avoid this, but you know, nobody wants my Glee shirt or my summer camp t-shirt. Like, nobody wants that. I'm gonna keep working away at this. Okay, so here's all the stuff going to the women's shelter. We got 2 pairs of shoes, a couple jackets. Those are the boys' clothes, and then women's clothes stacked on top of each other. We got some t-shirts. There's sweaters on top and then shorts on the bottom. And then there's 1 pajama, 1 dress, and then underneath that is the long sleeves. And I think that's pretty good. Eventually I'll have to transfer this from a tub into like a cardboard box. And I really want to organize it by size and put them in plastic bags just to like make it the easiest. Okay, so now I'm gonna start going through the rest of this crap. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to salvage of this. I might just have to end up with the rest of the Goodwill stuff. I decided I might keep these homemade paintings, but the rest of them I'm just tired of looking at, so they're going. And then this is the stuff that I decided I might try to sell on Depop or something. I don't know. We'll see. Or give to friends and stuff. So this seems to be all of the Goodwill stuff. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to organize this. It might fit in the back of my car. I don't know. I don't think it's too heavy if I just bring them the whole box. And I just organize the stuff within the box. Okay, so I got all the Goodwill stuff organized. I just put this divider in for the men's clothes and the women's. I have the long sleeves, the short sleeves, and hoodies and sweaters. Got home decor over here, and then the like Tupperware and stuff in the box down there. Some paintings. The paintings dividing this too, and I think this just about works. Okay, so this is the stuff that I'm still giving away. Going to the shelter if I can figure it out. This I want to see if I can get to somebody to store for me until I can figure out a way to sell it. Cleared this table. I just dumped this out for no reason at all. Whatever, I gotta clean that up. I'm gonna deal with this next, I think. And then this, LOL. And then the bottom is the Goodwill, and then this is the stuff that I'm gonna try to sell somehow. Yeah. Okay, so I have the laundry going, but here's all of our supplies we need to go shopping. What? I wish. No. The supplies we need to start packing. And then I'm thinking about just packing up this little bit of decor on the walls and here while I'm back here. And then I need to figure out how to get rid of this TV. And then, yeah, so this is pretty much good. So I know where all of this is going. I think I'm just gonna pack this up really quick. And by pack it up, I mean put it with the rest of the stuff in the closet that's just decor related items. And then that closet is a problem for another time. I ran to the dollar store and got these little bags to organize the donation stuff, packed it in the car along with that TV, some other electronics that we needed to recycle, and then, yep, that's the donation box, and then the Goodwill stuff was in the back, barely just fit. Hey guys, it's now July 17th. Tomorrow is the day where we find out where we're going to be moving. Why not start packing now? I know I probably should have started doing this sooner. But I feel like we really don't have that much stuff. Even though we've been here for 2 years and we've kind of accumulated a little bit more, I feel like I'm still good about getting rid of stuff and reorganizing and decluttering because clutter stresses me out. So let's get to packing this stuff, I guess. So I started off with winter seasonal items. Our winter coats and boots I just put in one of those big totes. Anything seasonal, holiday themed, Halloween, Christmas, most of that stuff in that closet was along those lines. This is me making labels for everything. I just folded a piece of printer paper into fourths and then tore it up, labeled it with a Sharpie. I could have just used scissors, but whatever. Since everything was in similar looking bins, these are definitely essential to be able to find things later, I've learned. So this is the first bin. I also decided to just pack up anything in the living room that was decor. Decor related is super easy to pack early because you don't really need it. I just bubble wrapped everything. There were these long pieces of bubble wrap too that I just used this kind of sandwich method where I stacked the frames on top of each other and then folded this under, taped it. I put all of this into another bin, labeled it. I decided I just wanted to get the living room pretty much over with, so I packed everything that was in the TV entertainment center situation. It was just mostly like puzzles, card games, and extension cords. I just put this in a box. Hallway paintings can go. Pretty much everything in the downstairs hallway closet and the pantry can go in a bin, and that made 3. That's just about where I left off for this. I put tape labels on the front of them too, just to make it easier. So in the next video, we start apartment hunting and definitely majorly packing, especially my room. So stay tuned for that and subscribe.